Shabbat Shalom, friends.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Welcome to Congregation Ner Tamid. I am Rabbi Shana, and this is Cantor Rudy.
Yeah, look.
Coming from San Francisco, where we are able to hear the foghorns this evening, and welcome you to our new format. This is very much a learning experience for us, so we're going to ask you to bear with us as we do our very best to bring this service to you as we transition to being together in person at our synagogue building starting tomorrow. So let's begin with a little Shalom Aleichem, page 13b. In your Likrat Shabbat, or just close your eyes and send the week that was away and welcome in the peace of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalei, Malachei Yom. Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Yom. Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Yom. Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Yom. Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As we get ready to light our Shabbat candles, let's take a moment for meditation. With thankful hearts, O Holy One, we have come together to join in worship and celebration. We are grateful for the impulse to worship. We are grateful for the opportunity to worship. We are grateful for the freedom to worship. We are grateful for the ability to worship, for the health and strength to come into God's presence wherever we are, to acknowledge our blessings and find greater meaning for our lives. We are grateful for the days which have come and gone, and grateful too for the hopes we cherish for the days which lie ahead. Please gather your light source. If you'd like, you can rise. Gather in that light to you. Now, we have a stubborn candle tonight.
And we were concerned about technical difficulties.
And the simplest thing of all doesn't wish to work. And it was such a long wick too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's say our bracha as we do. Anyway, it'll be okay. There we go. Okay. Just think good thoughts, sending wishes to all of our dear ones. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
Amen.
Let's begin our Kabbalat Shabbat service with Psalm 95, page 24. Lechu neranena, we say, come, let us go out and exalt and acclaim the source of our help. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, Adonai. Nadia, Nadia, letzugi shenu, lekadma fanav betoda. Nadia, Nadia, letzugi shenu, bismirat Nadia lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, Adonai. Psalm 96 toward the bottom says, Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth be glad. Let the sea and all within it roar praise. 1, 2, 3, and Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, melao. 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 Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. We're going to turn to the next page. See what psalm is coming next. That would be Psalm 97. It's nice at the beginning they go in numerical order. This one we do the second to last line. Or zaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Or zaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. Ozaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha, uleyishrei lev simcha. Ozaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha, uleyishrei lev simcha. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Ozaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. Ozaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. We kind of get the juices flowing with those first couple, but let's slow it down just a little bit with Psalm 98. This one's on page 30. For this one, we say, Zamru l'Adonai bechinor. Let's gather all of the earthly orchestra together and send our prayers skyward. We go in within ourselves and also gather the whole instrument that is us and all of the sounds of the universe to make a joyful noise. This is page 30. Zamru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra, b'chatzotzot v'kol shofar, ha'aril lifnei hamelech Adonai, yiram hayamim lo, tevel v'yoshveva, neharot yimcha uchad yachad, harim yiranenu. Lifnei Adonai kiva, nishpot haaretz, nishpot tevel v'tzedek, ve'amim v'mesharim, yiram hayamim lo, tevel v'yoshveva, neharot imcha uchad yachad, harim yiranenu. For Psalm 99, let's jump down to the bottom of the page. This is our Romemu. Go ahead and clap along, make a joyful noise, and when we say ki, go ahead and shout out ki wherever you are. Here we go. Let's exalt the Creator and worship at God's holy mountain. Wherever we are, we can rise up to make an aliyah to a place of higher spiritual being. Here we go. 2, 3, and Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu le'ar kadsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu le'ar kadsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu le'ar kadsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu le'ar kadsho. I'm going to invite you to turn to page 36 and just sing along with us for Psalm 29. This one we're going to do antiphonally. I'm going to be surprised. Whichever melody Cantor Rudy picks, I will respond.
Big surprise. Havul Adonai b'nei Eliv,
Havul Adonai kavod va'oz,
Havul Adonai kevod shemo,
Ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh,
Kol Adonai al hamayim,
El hakavod hi elim Adonai, al mayim rabim.
Kol Adonai ba'koach,
Kol Adonai behadar,
Kol Adonai shover arazim,
Vayishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon,
Vayarkirem kemo egel,
Levanon ve'siryon, kemo v'nere'imim.
Kol Adonai chotzev lavotei,
Kol Adonai yachil midbar,
Yachil Adonai mi barakadei,
Kol Adonai yecholel hayalot,
Vayechesof ye'arot,
ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד.
Adonai ramabul yashar,
וישב אדוני מלך לעולם,
Adonai oz lehamo yitain,
אדוני יברך את עמו Vashalom. We are going to give this Lecha Dodi a try, starting on page 40. This is where we greet the Shabbat Queen, the Shabbat Bride, a very mystical experience. And as hidden and esoteric as Kabbalah and mysticism were for so many centuries, when this service burst on the scene about 500 years ago, suddenly mysticism was right in the heart of our most cherished rituals. We find it most especially here, this mystical reenactment of the bride and the groom, the male and female energies of the divine merging together on Shabbat evening in this joyous song that celebrates a true marriage of spirits. Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, likrat Gala, bnei Shabbat nekabela, shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, שמו לתפארת ולתהילה. Lecha Dodi, likrat Gala, bnei Shabbat nekabela. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, תהי מקום המלאכה, בראש מכתר נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה ותהילה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, ומצאים מתוך ההפכה, רב לשבת וימך ברכה, ראויה כמו עלייך חמלה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. נערי ויפה קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי, על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. התעוררי, כי בעולך קומי אורי, אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. לא תבושי ולא תקמי, מה תשכחי ומה תהמי, בך יחסו עניי עמי ובבנתה, עיר התהילה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. והיו לשמחה שעוזייך ורחקו כל, מבלייך יפיס עלייך, אלוהייך כמשוש חתן, הכלה. lecha Dodi, לקראת Gala, בנei Shabbat nekabela. ימין ושמאל תפארתי ואת אדוני, טהריתי על יד איש,
בין פרצי ונשמחה, ונגילה לך דודי, לקראת גאלה, בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בנה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לקראת גאלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת גאלה, בני שבת
With that warm welcome, we continue to move into a Shabbat mood with Psalm 92. This one is page 45. We do this one entirely in English. It is good to thank you, Adonai, to sing praises to your name,
to proclaim your love every morning and your faithfulness every night.
to the sound of the 10-string lyre with the music of the lute and harp.
Your works, O Lord, bring me gladness. Of your deeds I joyously sing.
How great are your deeds, O Eternal One! How profound are your designs!
The superficial cannot comprehend. The foolish cannot grasp this.
Though the wicked may thrive like grass and doers of evil seem to flourish,
Yet their doom is sure to come, for yours is the ultimate triumph.
those who oppose you shall be destroyed. Workers of evil are sure to be routed.
You have given me extraordinary power. I am like one who's been anointed.
I see the defeat of my foes. I hear the doom of my enemies.
The good will grow strong like the palm tree. They will thrive like the cedar of Lebanon.
Planted in the house of the Eternal, they will flourish in the courts of our God.
They will yield fruit even in old age. They will remain vital and vigorous.
Proclaiming that Adonai is just, my rock in whom there is no unrighteousness. We sing together the last 4 lines, Sadiq Katamar.
Sadiq Katamar, Adonai malach ge'ula ve'sh lavesh Adonai ozit azad ahati kanter b'timo nachon kisacha me'az me'amat nasu leharot Adonai nasu leharot kalam ייסעו נהרות דוח ים. מקורות מים רבים, אדירים מבני ים. אדיר במרום אדוני. עדותיך נעלמות לבנה בקודש, אדוני לעדי ימים.
Having gathered to worship on this Shabbat Eve, we blend our voices and join our hearts to generations of our people through the ages and across so many lands. As they prayed the words which we too hear and utter, we know they bequeathed to us their thoughts, hopes, and faith. These ancient words enshrined in our worship stir our souls anew and invite us again to add our voices to those which echo across time as we rise to be summoned and to respond. Our formal call to worship, the Baruch Hu, page 52. I'll invite you to please rise.
Baruch Hu et Adonai
As I was not able to bring my cameraman from Los Angeles, you will all have noticed that we have a stationary camera and a different setup. So as we get used to it, for only the most crucial things will Cantor Rudy stand physically. Otherwise, we will be standing in spirit and invite you to do the same. On the same page, if you have your Siddur with you, this is the Ma'ariv Aravim, the beautiful prayer for the evening creation, when we celebrate the magical turning of the spheres, light rolling away from darkness and darkness from light. We say together in Hebrew, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, v'chochma poteach she'arim, uvitbuna mishane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umesader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono. Bore yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil bein yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo.
El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam v'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Amariv Aravim.
We turn to page 60 and celebrate the most extraordinary gift given to the Jewish people that we are thankful for every day. We give thanks in love and say, Ahavat Olam, this is an everlasting love. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Torah mitzvot, Tukim mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu,
ונשמח לדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגן יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגן יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגן יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגן יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Cover our eyes and open our ears and hearts for the Shema, page 72.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Continue silently, page 80 and 82. And thus will you be reminded to fulfill all my mitzvot and be holy for your God. I am the eternal your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, the eternal, am your God. At the top of page 86, we affirm that this is true and certain. There is only one God, and there is none to be compared to the God of Israel. And in the middle of the page, we are reminded every single day that the Jewish people came through the Sea of Reeds to be birthed as a new people. And when they did, they beheld God's might and gave thanks to God and praised God's name. They accepted the sovereignty of the Holy One willingly, and they sang a song to God. Moses and the children of Israel proclaimed, "Who is like you, Adonai, among the mighty? Who is like you, glorious in holiness, revered in praises, doing wonders every day?"
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נראה בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלף מלכותך ראו בניך בוקי הים לפני משה זה אלינו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מהחזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל.
Spread your tent of peace, O God, over us and our people. Bless those who are in our hearts and all who belong in our prayers, the sick and the suffering, the forgotten and the lonely, the confused and the distressed, the weary and the wronged, the pursuers of justice, send wisdom and courage to them. To the seekers of peace, send vision and resolve. To Israel and all its people, to all of your children everywhere who search for a Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace, please send tranquility and joy. To our world tonight, O God, send true Shabbat peace. Hashkivenu, page 90. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ushmo etzeteu uvoenu lechayim ushalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'hamidenu malkeinu This time we invite you to place in the chat or say out loud or whisper or hold in your heart the names of all of those for whom you are praying this evening for healing of body and mind and spirit. We have come so far in this indescribable time, and yet we have so far yet to go. But these are good signs that we can gather in new ways, and please God, we will continue to be on the path to healing. On this Shabbat evening, we continue to offer our prayers for wellness for Caleb Wheeler, Judy Levin, Rachel Bat Shulamit, Yehuda Hirsch ben Shendel, Michael Shmuel ben Yehuda Hirsch v'Yafa Leah, Hechazanit Leah Chana Bat Rachel v'Yisrael Shlema Lezer, for Shira and Yehudit, for Sarah Leah Bat Ayala u'Shmuel Shabtai, Moshe ben Tevya, Shmuel Simcha Halevi, Nechama Rivka Bat Pera Ega, Mordechai ben Avraham Vesima, and Sivia Bat Chana, Rabbi Steve Robbins, Susie Appleton, Ruth Phillips, Elizabeth Casson, Helen Brinker, Sally Lagerquist, David Habib, Wes Erba, Haley Cohn, Chana Bat Teresa, Cantor Rachel Goldman, Rabbi Cheryl Peretz, Anna Sendell, Pam Kane, the Vasquez family, for Ellen and Anna, for Daniel Ben Chana, Yonatan Ben Bera, Lois Gilbert, for Mother Earth, for all who are ailing and all who care for them. Here are the words of the Misha Berach prayer coming to your screen. Please sing along with us.
מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say Amen. Yishmera imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
Yeni Hiratzon, may this be the divine will and ours as well. Please turn to page 96 for Vishamru, these verses that reaffirm our commitment to the covenant, the brit of Shabbat every single week.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת, ויהי נפש שבת, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת, שבת ויהי נפש.
Kaddish Shalem is page 108.
יתגדל ויקדש שם רבה,
אמן.
בעלמדי בהכירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייך וביומך וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגרה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן.
Amulan Me'al Maya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yipar V'yitrama V'yitnaseh V'yinadar V'yinale V'yinala Shemere Kuresha Rihu V'yila Mikol B'chata V'shirana Tush B'chata V'nechemata Damiran B'yarama V'yimeru Amen.
Silent prayers, the Amidah, page 110 through 118. Please take these couple of minutes to daven, to pray in any language that is dear to your heart. We'll meet up again in a couple of minutes with a prayer for peace.
Oh, say shalom, shalom in Ramah. Oh, say shalom aleinu. Ve'alot Yisrael. Amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom imlomav. Oh, say shalom aleinu. Ve'alot Yisrael. Ve'imenu amen. Say shalom aleinu Israel amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom b'bracha. Oh, say shalom aleinu. Ve'alot Yisrael, ve'imenu amen. Ve'alot Yisrael, amen.
Vayechulu is page 124. We remember the completion of creation and that even the Holy One who created it all found a moment to rest.
Vayechulu hashamayim be'aretz, Vayechulu hashamayim be'aretz, v'chasevam. Vayechal Elohim b'yom havim מלאכו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מהמלאכו אשר עשה. ידעי 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 ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו. כי לא שבת מכל מלאכו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ידעי 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 ידעי
Kaddish Shalem, page 134.
יתגדל ויקדש מרבה,
אמן.
ברמתי ורקירותי וימך מלכותי בחי חונב וימך בחי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריב ימלו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולם מעלמיה יתברך. יתברך לי שבת יפהר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר 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 שמי לקודשה. ברכו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה ושפחתה ונחמתה המירן בעלמה וימלו. אמן. תתקבל תלבדון דחוס לקודם אבו הון ישמעם וידו. אמן. יהי שלום ערבים אלנו. אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן.
I suspect this Kiddush wine will taste very good tonight.
I think so.
Friends, if you have something nearby from the grape, please go ahead and have it ready. And on page 142, we're going to raise a glass for l'chaim, and let's say together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvoto v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'yamahu v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תמילות למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. קיבלנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל עמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון התחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
L'chaim.
Amen. Okay.
L'chaim tovim u'l'shalom, for goodness, for life, and for blessing may it be. Page 166, Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה לייצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגאל עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ובודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויסד הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעון, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומי. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו וזולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשיבותו אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. כך כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We prepare for our mourner's Kaddish, and one of the sentiments about the experience of memory that I love the most is from the extraordinary and indomitable poet, paratrooper, true heroine, Chana Senesh, who reminds us there are stars whose light reaches the earth only after they themselves have gone. And there are individuals whose memory lights the world, even after they have passed from it, and sometimes even more brightly. These lights shine in the darkest night and illuminate for us the path of living. On this Shabbat, as a Ner Tamid family, we are remembering Abraham Katz, grandfather of Arlene Finn and Ann Meisner, Edith Sukoff, mother of Sandy Gilbert and cousin of Norma Schaefer and Adele Schaefer, and Michael Rosenstein, father of Jacob Rosenstein. We are remembering as well Lillian Karish, Muriel Chernoff, Cecil Kaplan, Morris Kaminsky, Claire Lieb, Bertha Jacobs, Milton Fox, Solomon Joseph Sporer, Jack Rosenberg, Charlotte Badak, Bessie Cheba, Jacob Carter, Jack Krug, Pauline Weisfield, Bertha Goldberg, Beatrice Jacobs, and Frida Heyman. We continue to extend condolences to the families of Alan Morris, Lillian Volansky, almost at the full secular year of Lillian's passing, mother of David and Paula, to the family and friends of Jean Sonnenblick, Herbert Raskus, Lila Kluger, Steffi Tick, and Herb Kerlin. All of these dear ones that we are remembering, and if there are additional names to add for Kaddish Yatom, for Mourner's Kaddish, please do so in the chat, and we will hold you and your dear ones' memories in our hearts. Here are the words of Kaddish Yatom. They are also in your Siddur on page 184. We invite you to please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Ve'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevarach le'alam ul'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'meromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. And of course, this week we are remembering, as an American family, all of our veterans, those who served, and of course at Memorial Day we more formally acknowledge the lives that were lost and sacrificed, but we think always on Veterans Day of those who put their lives on the line so that our country could stay free and safe. We are remembering in these past few days the tragedy of Kristallnacht and the lives that were lost and the world that was changed forever on that terrible night so many years ago, but so recently in our and human history. And in our own current day, I am thinking of the families of those people, so many young people, terribly young people, lost at that catastrophic concert or event in Houston at the Astroworld Music Festival. May their families be comforted. Zichronam livracha. May the memory of the righteous be forever a blessing. And may we know no more sadness.
Amen.
Please have a seat as we celebrate a number of events in these last few days. Forgive me because I'm not sure if some of the birthdays were mentioned last week. If they were, it's okay. We'll mention them again. So since I saw you last, we celebrated David Volansky's birthday on November 9th and the anniversary of dear Nancy Agronin and Howard Blonsky. I believe they were married 4 years ago on November 8th. As were Cantor, Andy, and myself 4 years ago, as of yesterday.
Wow.
We have some birthdays coming up. Before we meet again formally, it will be Steve Lockman's birthday. So happy birthday, Steve, on November 16th. And another anniversary, I like a November anniversary. On November 14th, it is Chuck and Karen Amital's anniversary. They were married in 1984. Please, everyone, just have simchas, hold one another close. I know of some friends who are actually at an in-person wedding this weekend. May we continue to just experience the joys and the sorrows of life together. All are sweetened and made more bearable when they are sad when we do these things together. Well, we have come this far. Cantor, Rudy, oh my gosh.
Not bad.
We sent it out. I actually don't know if it went anywhere, but since my mom didn't come running from the back room to say it didn't go, we're going to hope that it did.
That's right.
I want to make a special thank you to Charlotte Hyman, our president of Ner Tamid, who works so hard on behalf of all of us and gives us her faith and her strength and her just tireless support and energy to keep the engine of Ner Tamid going. I want to thank all of you who have been with us tonight, trying this in a new format. The reason we are here is because, God willing, tomorrow morning at 9:30 at the corner of 22nd and Quintera at the Ner Tamid building, it's 1250 Quintera, we will officially, God willing, cut the ribbon on the building that has been waiting for us for 19 months. Was a long learning journey. We have secured high-speed internet in the building and some equipment to allow us to send our service via live stream to those who are not nearby or not able to come physically to service. We do have a special gathering tomorrow. All are welcome. Our lunch was a pre-arranged such, so if you come there and didn't RSVP for lunch, we apologize in advance. We're just getting our muscles back for this, so lunches are individually prepared with names on them, but all are welcome, and we would love to see you there in person, but the service will be available via live stream while it's happening, and because of the magic of technology, any other time that you should wish. So wish us luck for that. We're going to give it a try and see how we've arrived in the 21st century. And during this time of COVID, it has been an extraordinary journey. May we continue on it toward health and strength. These are good signs. Let us continue to be cautious and wise, and we will see what we will see. So God willing, tomorrow morning, Cantor Rudy, Rabbi Reuben, and myself, and a goodly number of our friends and community who will be joining us. We'll see you then. In the coming days and weeks, we are coming close to Hanukkah. Stay tuned. There is information coming out. We didn't want to bombard anybody with too much. We have wonderful things planned for Hanukkah. Please watch your email, your constant contact, your quick links. Torah study. We're doing Pirkei Avot, these sayings of the fathers, very rich stuff. Join us Thursday mornings. Book club has been rescheduled. Musar is coming. All sorts of good things with the magic of technology and our God-given strength. So with that, let us turn to Adon Olam, which is page 188. Cantor Rudy, it was so long ago that we decided our melody.
That's right.
I forgot what we said.
You'll pick it
So
up.
I will follow along by your lead. It is fun and lovely to do
It is,
service with you.
absolutely.
It's been a long time.
Absolutely
in this way.
Page 188. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kayetzir Nivra Le'ed Masa B'chefso Kol Azay Melech Shemo Nikra Azay Melech Shemo Nikra Ve'acharei Kiklot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Ve'hu Haya והוא עוזב, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה. הוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו, להחמירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, ולא העוז והמשרה. והוא אלי וחיו לי, וצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסים ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום מקרא, מנת כוסי ביום מקרא. בידו אף כדרוכי, בעת תשען ואהירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא, אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you soon. Stay well.